Hello, my name is Eric Law, and today I'm going to present for my IEOR 190G class on patent engineering. This week's presentation, I will focus on Google's involvement with the current smartphone patent war. And Google, as you already know, is a large internet and software corporation that specializes in internet search, cloud computing, and other advanced technologies. And Google supports a wide range of services from YouTube to internet browsers such as Google Chrome, um, as well as social networking, uh, which is recently released Google Plus, email, and most importantly, a search engine that I'm sure that most people use nowadays, and it's something that I personally use daily. But as fast as their services cover, Google is still behind Apple in terms of their revenue, profit, their total assets, and equity. So back in August, Google announced that they would acquire Motorola Motorola Mobility for a total of $12.5 billion, and mainly for the right to use the 1,700,000 patents that Motorola Mobility currently owns. And in my opinion, that's actually a really bold move by Google. And it doesn't seem like that Google are using those patents to sue other companies. And instead, I believe that Google is actually taking advantage of those patents in order to make further use of the Android platform. Now, the Android platform they actually purchased back in 2005 when it was still in its developing stage, and and in 2007 they unveiled the Android platform that we know today. And then finally in 2010, Google actually took smartphone hardware into their own hands by releasing the Google Nexus 1. So with Google's acquisition of Motorola Mobility just about to be approved by the US Department of Justice, Google will be able to provide cheaper and more well-integrated software and hardware into their smartphones, and I think that will be a huge step up against Apple's iPhones. However, I think it's hard to say whether the acquisition was actually worth the $12.5 billion, and Google might not even be able to make even from just the smartphones that they will be designing and releasing. But at the same time, those patents that Google will own could keep Apple at bay, since those patents include the IEEE 802.11 standard for Wi-Fi, just to name one, which is essential to smartphones to be able to connect to Wi-Fi and use the internet. So will Google actually take the approach that Microsoft had taken and to just license the rights to use those patents and receive royalties in return? Or will Google actually take the approach that Apple had taken and sue others in order to delay or ban other products from other competitors? And I think only time will tell. And that was my presentation on Google, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.